Hello. It's Joe. Welcome everybody. How's it going? I am just loading up our chat windows over here. Happy top of the week, everybody. Oh, first one I see is Blanca. Great gosh almighty, it's Joe. It me. Hi. I'm seeing some names in chat I haven't seen for a while. It's so lovely to see some old friends here. We got Master Masquerade. I saw Jess Zelda. It's so good to see you. How have you been? Let's see. Good morning. Somehow my 60 watch streak was broken even though I was on your last stream or sharing it. I don't think I missed any dough, but here's to another streak. Yes. That's totally fine. I trust you. Mick Off Oven, welcome. How are you? Fishtronics, always a pleasure. Olaf, Fortress, Tragedian, Bayan, Harry Falconer. Gosh, I cannot seem to get enough of the queen of the music scene. I don't know about none of that, but Danny, welcome. It's good to see you as well. Hope you and chat had a great weekend. I also hope that chat had a wonderful weekend. Please let me know if anyone got into anything fun. For myself, it was a good weekend. It was really busy, but I'm really happy to be able to say that I got everything I needed to done. Cindy on YouTube, welcome. How are you today? I had a bunch of hired work this weekend, so I had a freelance recording that I had to finish and send off, and the client seems happy, which is always a wonderful thing. And then, excuse me, I had a hired gig to perform at a Palm Sunday service, which was really fun. I got to play with a big choir and a small string section and some woodwinds and flutes and an organ, so it was super fun. I apologize for clearing my throat so much. I don't want to beat you guys over the head with it, but I'm having a very, very intense pollen allergies. It's just going to be the case for the next few weeks, but I'm totally fine. I do want to keep the priority list open, but if I can't sing at some point in the stream, then I might just do instrumentals. A speakeasy in the borough called Velvet Room. That sounds familiar. Let me look it up. Velvet Room. Whoa, is this it? There's like it almost looks like a bank, like vault door. For Never Gonna Change, welcome. For Zelda, it's good to see you. I've been swamped with work and just life, so glad to get to be in here today. Well, I feel like we should celebrate your return with some Zelda music. First time at a place where you have to call and give a password. I've only been to one or two of those before, but I had like a friend who knew someone there, so I never like found out the system to get in, you know? I was actually considering replaying Skyward Sword. I never did like the more updated release of it. And since I finished Expedition 33, I'm ready to start a new game. Oh, no, actually, I think what I'm going to do instead is finally play through Persona 3. That was the only game I've ever pre-ordered, but by the time I got it, I had been crushing through Persona 4, and I didn't want to get sick of, like, the series, so I wanted to do something different. It was a sort of riddle you have to solve. It's funny to think about someone waiting at the door and getting the riddle wrong, and then being like, get out of here. Last night I listened to your Mr. Tillman loop from Friday again. The fiddle part was so good. I remember doing something different when I played a solo that time. I just can't remember what it was. For Jersey, welcome! If we have Jersey, then I should do Kingdom Hearts as well. So let's do some Zelda and some Kingdom Hearts stuff. For those who've been in the stream more recently, you probably have heard me talk about my most recent quest, where I am so determined to become a competent Celtic fiddle player. And my method for doing so, oh, thank you for Jersey. Closing in on 2 years of subbing to Joe off and on. Been here from the very beginning. It's been a pleasure watching the community grow. Jersey, thank you so much. Do you wanna pick which song that you want to hear? I was gonna do some Kingdom Hearts for you regardless, but if there's a particular song that you'd like, please feel free to pick something. Fantastic. It's wonderful to see you. How are you? Let me finish the thought I had about the Celtic fiddle stuff. So my strategy is I really want to learn a few tunes every single day, specifically by watching a fiddle performance, not writing out the music, and only listening to it and trying to replicate it by ear. That's the typical fashion that you get to participate in fiddle jams. And that's what I really want to work my way up to. This has always been something I've wanted to do, but I was quite frankly intimidated and didn't think I was good enough. Simple and clean, you got it, dude. So I learned 6 this past weekend, even though I was really busy. I didn't write them out. I let myself write the music only after I've learned it by ear. And that's mostly for cataloging and arranging tunes for loops. So this is the brand new binder. This is Celtic Fiddle. I keep opening to page with the blank one. There we go. I'm trying to keep it all in alphabetical order, so there's been some like little gaps in it. But I've been learning the chords, harmony lines, and yeah, I've been having a lot of fun with it. So my plan for today is I want to test myself to see if I can remember the like 6 tunes I learned this past weekend by just playing over the track with you guys live. And I want to write a harmony line to Xanarkin. And I think I want to do my loop of Kiss Me because I want to try something with the banjo on it. Quick, make some screenshots of those sheets. My mom like is terrified that I'm gonna like have a fire break in this house and that it's gonna burn all my sheet music. She's like, you need to like lock those in a safe. I'm like, Mom, I have like 3 hard drives with them. Ooh, I need to turn this overhead fan on. The pollen's killing me, dude. I'm so over allergy season. I feel like a dummy because I actually ordered and it's arrived. It's out in the hallway, an air purifier. Maybe I'll set that up on stream so I can get it started in this room, but let's play some music first. I was really hoping to have this channel be exclusively music content, but it might also include me setting up an air purifier because I'm having a very hard time breathing. Not to make you worry, I'm safe, it's just pollen. Do you do song requests? And if you do, can you do this, what falling in love feels like? So the way I do song requests on this channel is I have a song list. You can see that in the about section of the YouTube video. And since a lot of what I do is looping, which can take, you know, a bit of time to put together, I do, in exchange for a song request, just ask for people to do anything to help me remain a full-time musician. So if you donate, give a super chat on YouTube, or sub or gift a sub here on Twitch, give bits, then I will play you anything from the song request. I just ask that it be like a $5 minimum. I found when I did free requests, because the loops take a while, in the first like 30 minutes of stream, my whole stream would get booked before people even got a chance to get in here. So I felt like this was just a bit more of a good way to structure the channel, and also quite frankly help me out a bit. One last thing, I changed this. This used to be for a weekly goal. I had it set for like $400 for the weekly goal. I thought maybe I'd just change it to every day I'll refresh it. I was worried people were going to see it and think I was asking for $400 for one stream, and that was never the case. So just trying different things. Lady Elephant, you're an angel. Thank you. I would like to start today with some Wind Waker. So let's do Windfall Island and then Outset Island. This rendition of Windfall Island is done by Juke Remix. I'm a big fan of their work and play over a handful of their arrangements. So I'm going to do these 2 Zelda songs in Simple and Clean, and then other things. Maybe set up an air purifier. Let's do it. Hey Grim, how are you today? Cheese, by the way. Thank you very much for the follow. I'm a big fan of cheese myself. If I had to pick the top cheeses, I don't know if I'm ready to do like the official top 3. I know I'm going to say this wrong. I say this wrong and it's embarrassing. Feta? I think that's like a superior cheese. For cow Tachi, thank you very much for the follow as well. I appreciate you very much. Feta? How do I say this cheese name? It's like my favorite cheese. A bit particular, you can't have it with everything. But damn, it's a good cheese. Zelda, you're just adding to the happiness. How did the gig go? It went very well. Thank you very much for asking. Yes, I mentioned last week that I had 2 gigs this weekend. One was to record violin for a client. They were very happy, which makes me very happy. And then I got to play in a small ensemble for a Palm Sunday service, which was really fun. And I think it was also just good for me to get out. I can be very shy, and afterwards, I was really grateful because one of the other musicians was like, do you want to get lunch with us? And I was like, sure. And I was really quiet at first, but I got my confidence pants on and started to open up a bit more. And I'm so happy that I put myself out there, because by the end, like, we were all giving each other hugs and stuff. And I was like, oh, this is so lovely. Sometimes worth it to put yourself out there. Almost every time, honestly. At the very least, you'll learn something, you know? Wait until the Happy Banjo comes out. Well, I mentioned I want to try and do my loop cover of Kiss Me Today. because I kind of want to try putting banjo on it. I have a banjo idea. Who did this, Anonymous? Wendy, this is perfect timing. Are you gonna be at VGM Con this year? Yeah, I'm happy you like it. This piece is obviously adorable, but as a violinist, it kind of breaks my heart. No, you're not gonna be there, no! So Wendy is in fact a harpist, as you can assume from the name. And I had the absolute pleasure of getting to see her perform at VGM Con last year. Incredible talent. And on top of that, super personable and kind and lovely. So please make sure to go over and say hi. Have a work conference that same weekend. You will be missed. I want to play music with you someday. As I'm violently attacking things, I won't do that when we play together. Maybe, probably not though. That's not my nature. Well, I'm kind of being silly today. Oh my goodness. Sketchy tracks, thank you for a tier 3. That helps dramatically. I really, really appreciate it. Wendy Joe collab must happen. Well, for Wendy's set, I got to see her perform with another fabulous violinist, Shay. And the two of you, it was beautiful. I know Shay's going to be at VGM Con this year, so I kind of want to, I've been arranging a bunch of duets, and I kind of want to see if we can, like, get a cute little video of us playing through some stuff together. She's also incredibly talented. For Mario, I don't know if I said hello yet. It's wonderful to see you. Nalani, welcome. Yeah, I really am passionate about writing out music arrangements. I write out all my sheet music myself for the VGM stuff. And I've been trying to brainstorm of ways to just keep evolving, not only as a channel, but like myself as a musician, and trying to think of different things to do on stream. So my latest mission, 2 missions I'm focusing on. I want to become a Celtic fiddle player. So I've been learning Celtic fiddle tunes by ear every day for like 2 weeks. And I'm gonna try and keep that up for a whole year. And I'm also building a new binder that is dedicated to be duets. I'm also writing in the chord progressions of pieces to open up the possibility of collabing with a bunch of other musicians. So I've been really excited. This is actually one where I wrote different parts out for, Outset Island. I did this one, me and Julia did a collab a while back, but I don't think we got to this one. Also, thank you for the anonymous dono, even though you're nasty. But thank you. But you're nasty. Let's see. Let's try and play this harmony that I wrote out for this piece. I wrote out everything with this, so it's not the cleanest arrangement. I'll probably combine different pieces of it. I may also have to, like, on stream, set up my air purifier at some point, because I'm having a really hard time with my pollen allergies. I can't breathe good. Alright, let's see if I wrote this harmony line okay. And then we'll do simple and clean for Jersey. I wasn't counting. I'm silly. I gotta wait 4 measures for my entrance. So I wrote out 4 parts. I think if I combined the 2 other ones with parts of this, it would make a nice solid duet arrangement. For Boston, it is so nice to see you. I've seen you occasionally in the comments on the YouTube VOD, but your loving encouragement is just, it means so much to me, and I hope you know I'm rooting for you too. And please let me know if I can play you something. For Cheese, by the way, hello! Be on the lookout for a big crocheted Yoshi at con this year. That'll be me. Wait, like you'll be donning the Yoshi crochet? For Nalani, you're giving me some confidence to commit to wearing some of my cosplays at the con. I'm pretty shy, so I don't really like the idea of drawing attention to myself. But also, I really want to wear my Vault Tech suit. VGM con, so it's a smaller convention, which honestly adds to it in a lot of ways. It feels very intimate. But it's a convention celebrating video game music, and there's jams like all over the place. Joe just cosplays as Joe? Would that still be a Joe? Or cosplay? For Nalani, that's awesome. That's so sick. I actually, I'm still very much a beginner, but I just learned how to do, how to knit. And I want to start learning how to crochet too. I like having hobbies where I still get to like do things with my hands, you know? You cosplay as yourself. I didn't realize this was such a category. Let's do simple and clean for Jersey. Kimchi is baby. Oh, I didn't ever introduce myself. Hello, for anyone that might have stuck around from Wendy's raid. My name's Joe, and I play over video game soundtracks. I have like 9 binders jam-packed with music that I've transcribed, and I'm always learning more. How do you combine being shy and streaming? It was easy at first because I didn't tell anyone that I was streaming, so it was just like me and like the 2 or 3 people that would pop in, and I've really loved it. And then one of the greatest things and scariest things that happened to me was I got a raid one day where like there was like 200 people or something. Given I didn't know what a raid was at that time, so I legitimately thought that Twitch was glitching and I ignored it. But then pretty quickly I went from a viewership of like 2 to 3 to like 50. And I'm not kidding. I used to panic before every stream, and my first mod, Matt, I would have to I would talk to him on Discord being like, I don't know if I can do this, and he would calm me down and I would do it. And I mean, to be fully transparent, I still get scared on stream. Like every morning before I go live, I'm very nervous for like an hour. I hope that doesn't offend anybody. Like, you guys aren't scary. I'm scared of thinking I'm not ready, or like I didn't do enough to make stream special today, or, you know, XYZ. But, for Z on YouTube, welcome. And Christopher, I can be scary. I guess we can all be scary. Does your cosplay have a mask that could help to hide the fear? No, it doesn't. No. I was saying something. Oh, just how I get nervous. That's not anything new. Doesn't need explanation. For simple and clean, I really love playing over this gorgeous piano performance by Moises Nieto, so please check him out. needed some uh-ohs in there. I saw a local VGM orchestra. It was great. This was the last song. A couple weeks ago, I got to see a ensemble performance of Stardew Valley music, and that was so fun. I was really bummed out I didn't try and put together some sort of cosplay beforehand, because that would be really fun. I feel like I have to think of the characters again. What's her name? Leah? I feel like I could probably make a Leah happen. For Chris, I don't know if I said hello yet. And for Sketchy Tracks, if there's anything I can play for you, let me know. I definitely cried when I went to the one in St. Louis. I cried for Moonlit Jellies. I couldn't help it. I'm not a stranger to having music make me cry. Oh my God, speaking of... I finished not Stardew Valley. I finished freaking Expedition 33. And I won't do any spoilers. But I did the kind of crying where you, without meaning to, are making vocalizations of sadness. I was on my couch being like, ah! It was just tearing me apart. Oh, that game was so gorgeous and painful. Which means I should play some music from Expedition 33, even though it's probably going to make me cry. I don't have my priority list open. I should change that. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay, cool. I won a super old violin via auction for cheap. It's a 7/8 violin, a bit too small for me, sadly. 7/8? I feel like that's such a strange size. Violin. That's an odd thing to put up for auction. Let me see here. Frequently, so what I'm seeing based on it is that they are used by adults. It's sometimes called, in quotations, a lady's violin and young players too big for a 3/4. So that's why I haven't heard of it before. It seems like it's just barely smaller than a 4/4. For those who don't know what I'm talking about, for violins, they define the sizes of them by fractions. So there's 16th, 8th, quarter, half, 3/4, and a 4/4 is a standard size violin. Inch smaller on all sides. That's so interesting. It seems like you could still use it though. What was I looking for? Clear obscure music. Oh. This is gonna hurt. Let's do Lumiere. This one's less likely to make me cry than Alicia.
Dim, dam, da-di-lam, vacarme, s'en va dans l'oubli éternel. Et Gustave, dom guardiam, dilim, di-di-di-di-dam, lute serano-di-dam, seram, dim, dim, da-da-da-dim, dim, da-da-da-dim, da-di-dam. Dim dim da 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 dim dim da 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 dim da di dam. Ton âme sera ravie, les toits à ce noir y fera clair trouble de voiture, courera et fait. Clair, obscur, cordé au pain, tu trouveras sans elle. Clair, obscur, trouble de voiture, courera et fait. Clair, obscur, cordé au pain, tu trouveras sans elle.
I'm not gonna do it, but that song just makes me want to cry it out. Now that I've actually finished the game, ugh. Maybe after some time passes, I can get through these without almost crying. Dude, I started transcribing one of the battle songs for Renoir. It's the song that they featured in the video game awards ceremony. And there's no chance that I'm not going to cry when I play that. Oh my God. Okay, I'm not going to do Alicia right now because that will fully unleash and it's too early in the week for me to cry on stream. It's far too early. So I do have a 4/4. I get asked quite often if it's a viola that I play, because I'm just a very small person. I'm 5'1", and this violin, I will say, is slightly larger. Like the violin shop that I got it from, the owner said that this violin has a booty. Like, see how it kind of puckers out a little at the bottom? It has a butt, and this lovely butt makes the low notes really vibrant and resound, and it made that really appealing to me because I play for a lot of singer-songwriters, and I think having that warmth in the lower register complements the cute, like, just the singing voice. So this was made by a, oh God, I should remember this, Polish immigrant, Wilkonowski. Wilkonowski is very, very interesting. Yeah, Polish-American violin maker. So super interesting. When Wilkonowski approved of his violin that he made, he would actually carve a W here. So when I was looking to purchase a violin, an upgrade, I got to choose, I narrowed it down between this Wilkonowski and one with a W on it. But I preferred this one. They were the same price, so a W marked one doesn't necessarily mean it's more valuable. But I haven't seen other players do that. I thought that was very interesting that he would do that. There's also an extremely dark story, and it might not be true, but there's lore about Wilkonowski. So I guess content warning. This is going to be dark for a minute. and I don't even know if it's true, but making a violin takes a very long time, and sometimes it's soul crushing because you don't know how it's going to sound until it's completed. And there's a story that there is a cursed Wilkonovsky violin, because one day they said that he, after working for months, maybe even longer on this violin, finished working and played that first note. And when he heard the note of this violin that he worked so hard on, he calmly took off his little worker apron and folded it and put it on the counter, and then climbed on his desk and jumped out a window. So many people wonder if they have the Wilkonovsky violin. Again, I don't know if that's true. That's just a story that I was told. This is definitely not a Wilkonovsky, that one, because this one's from 1930s. I hope that wasn't a mistake sharing that story. I thought it was interesting, even though it's dark. I gave a warning. We're fine. The perfect instrument for kimchi. I don't know what kimchi would play. I feel like maybe he'd play I feel like he'd play the mandolin, maybe. I don't know. And GM, welcome. Clowny thought it was amusing, so that's good. Let's see here. So I mentioned for Danish, no, I do not. So the only music that has, like, with the recordings that I actually use on stream is all exclusively game music. So for that reason, for the most part, I'm okay. For the covers, those will just get like a, since I'm doing the loops from scratch myself, it just gets like a shared split. But if I actually played over the track, like some pop track, then I would get in trouble for sure. Like, for instance, I've been asked a lot to do like Lindsey Sterling songs. I would love to. The one time I did it on stream, that was the most severely I got reprimanded on YouTube for something, so. But the reason why I figured video game stuff was fine and that overall it does well is because obviously people stream themselves playing games and they don't mute their audio. So I was like, oh, and I feel like I can play over video game stuff. And that's worked out so far. She's the girl who plays violin and dances? Yes. We love Lindsay. Like, admittedly, I'm more careful, I think, than I need to be, but I'm really passionate about working in my industry, and I want to do that in the most ethical way that I can. So I just want to do it right, you know? I forgot that. That must have been like forever ago then. So, I have mentioned that I'm on a mission to become a Celtic fiddle player. I want to be good at Celtic music. And so I've been trying to learn a few songs by ear every day. And I learned some this weekend. I haven't played them for 2 days though, so I want to try and see if I can remember it. Let's do The Frost Is All Over. So, on YouTube, there's a bunch of awesome fiddle channels. A lot of them call it a tune a day. So if you enjoy fiddle music, and you want to learn more about it, if you search tune a day, Celtic fiddle, you'll find like a treasure trove of wonderful fiddle players. And one of my favorites is Liz Fiala. She does really, really good playthroughs of Celtic tunes and also detailed walkthroughs of them. So I've been learning by watching some of her videos. And this is her playthrough of The Frost Is All Over. I'm gonna Oh my God, stop pressing the button, Joe. I keep pressing mute. I'm going to listen to her do it once and try and jump in. Okay. Let's see. I'm missing a couple little things.
Hello, welcome to
Katanora! I enjoyed my lurk today. How is the rest of your stream? I'm trying to remember Celtic by ear. Nice. I'm getting a bit more comfortable with it. I made a big playlist for myself where I'm putting all the fiddle tunes I've been learning by ear. I'm trying to learn a few a day, and I want to just, every stream from now on, put it on random and challenge myself to see if I can remember it by ear. So I'm hoping by the end of this year, it will be like hundreds of fiddle tunes, and then I'll move on to trying to do bluegrass maybe, or old time or jazz standards. But I have a roadmap in my head of where I'm going. For Cathedora, I listened to your advice, and currently right outside my door is an air purifier. I set up the one downstairs in my bedroom last night, and I do think it helped a lot. Also, air purifiers can be a bit expensive, but if you're also having troubles with allergies, there's actually a lot of sales I saw on Amazon. A part of me wants to set up the second one right now because I'm struggling a little bit, but I feel like that's not good stream content. And there was other things I wanted to do today, like my other Celtic stuff. My homework things that I wanted to try to do on stream with you guys was finalize my Celtic arrangement of Diku Palace. I want to try a new arrangement of Kiss Me by Sixpence None the Richer. And if we have time, I kind of want to do my duet line for Tizanarkin. I'm having missions every week on stream I'm trying to do. Do it, Joe Tech unboxing. Maybe. But before I decide anything, I would like to take my first break. We're almost at our first hour of stream here, and at the top of each hour I take a good 4 minutes to just check in with myself and make sure I am comfortable and ready to keep going. Let me put on our background playlists, all video game music, some of which I'll be learning. So if you like any of the background songs, let me know. And if you're enjoying the stream, I hope you consider following. I stream 4 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. I love you guys. I'll be right back. For Kurt, welcome. How are you? Oop. I just remembered it doesn't impact the stream length for today. I'm mostly saying it for myself. I have rehearsal tonight. Don't forget that. Very grateful. It's been a busy time for gigs. I had 2 this past weekend when I had a recording freelance commitment that I got done. I played with an ensemble for a Palm Sunday service, so it was really fun. This next one's kind of bittersweet, though. I got asked to play at my friend's going away show. He's moving to California. And while it's sad, I'm really excited for him. So I'm going to play a couple songs on his set. I got booked for another show in a week. And I don't know if I can say details yet, but there might be a collaborative music stream I'm participating in on April 10th. More details to come. So lots of things happening. Now let's see. Let's do our first singing loop of the day. Many of you know I recently updated my setup, and now I work exclusively from one computer, which I didn't think was possible with my setup. It was extraordinarily complicated. It took me a whole month and 200 plus YouTube video tutorials and 10 manuals, but I figured out how to make it work. Check 1, 2. There is a bizarre new problem, though, where whenever I open up Ableton, my audio input gets deleted within OBS. And my voice is normal. I figured out how to solve that issue. This seems to be a OBS issue and not my computer. Just a moment, you guys. I got a text from my dad. I have a rule where if family texts me, I check it immediately. I try not to check my phone on stream, but... Twitch. 1 sec. 3... Okay. Anyway. With the new setup that I have, I do have to change my strategies for looping a little bit, which I've been getting more and more comfortable with the more I do this. Okay, I think I have everything I need. So I want to try and do my loop cover of Kiss Me by Sixpence None the Richer. Yes, I want to do it different. I feel like I've liked the way I've looped it, but I think it could be better. I feel like it's like a tradition I do at the beginning of every year. I look back on my old loops and I'm like, how can I make these better? I shouldn't have made that noise, I'm sorry. It was a stress response. I'm not sure. I am streaming currently and can check afterwards. Sorry. Okay. So, my idea is whenever I do a cover of something, I try my best to see in what way I can personalize it, because the song's already been done, and I clearly really like the original, so if I'm gonna do it, I feel like it's a good opportunity to figure out how I can make it feel a bit more personal to me. Ever thought about lo-fi barber beats violin music? 100%. One of my goals... No. My poor dad's like, I'm sorry to interrupt your stream. I just want to make sure he knows that I don't feel like that. No, not at all. One of my goals this year is I really want to make like a jazz lounge cover album of my favorite video game tunes. And I am interested in doing lo-fi as well, but I feel like I like that sweet spot between like, you know, cafe lounge jazz vibes and lo-fi, if that makes sense. So I've already recorded the drums for this. I felt the aura in my... I know that this is me being more like picky about things, but... And you're not in trouble, don't worry. But I do ask that we keep the stream PG for Kurt, only because I have some people that watch, and I know their kids watch, and my nephews sometimes watch, so I try to avoid cursing and stuff like that. I know that's kind of more proper than most things. Let's see. That works perfect. Thank you. Wait, a C major 7 is. That's better, huh? I did an oopsie daisy. kind of think I remember it. There it is. Something went extremely out of tune here. That is very wrong. Hey Scotty, how's it going? God, don't break. Scary! Fanny, what's up? You guys might see a banjo break. out her channel as well, you guys. Thanks for those who stuck around. I promise I do play violin. Can I show you? Does it need violin outside of the solo? I kind of want to do... Let me mess around. will. Oh, kiss me beneath the milky twilight. Lead me out on the moonlit floor. Lift your open hand, strike up a band, and make the fireflies stay in silver moon sparkling. And kiss me. Kiss me, that beat barley nightly beside the green, green grass. Swing, swing, swing a spin, stop you. Wear those shoes, I will wear that dress. Oh, kiss me beneath the milky twilight. Lead me out on the moonlit floor. Lift your open hand, strike up a band, make the fireflies stay in silver moon sparkling. And kiss me. Where? I was really scared everyone was gonna get super pissed at me for doing the banjo instead of the accordion. But I felt like when I did the accordion for this line, it sounded, just too much like the original. And I was like, if I'm gonna do my own version, I want it to sound more like me. So I ended up stripping it down a lot. But I kind of like it with just only the mandolin and the banjo. Make up the band, make the fireflies stay in silver moon sparkling. And kiss me. I'm happy you guys aren't mad at the change. I've also just kind of been on a mission lately with, I really want to get better at the banjo. I'm trying to learn claw hammer. It's hard for me. Because I can do finger picking okay, but for claw hammer, you have to put one of these on the back side of your nail. And they describe it as knock on the door on the guitar. And I'm trying to get it up to speed. So it's supposed to sound like a... Let me see. Ow. So you make actually claw shape, because I guess they called it claw hammer because, and this is just what I've heard so far, it might not be totally true, but that there was a lot of coal mine workers who were playing the banjo and their hands got stuck in this position. So that's why they said that they started playing banjo like this. But what you're supposed to do is put your thumb on the top, pick on backwards so you can so it looks like a fake nail, and you knock the door. And then after you slap it once, you stroke it. But I have to get it up to speed, it's hard. And then you pull your thumb off. So when I don't drive myself crazy trying to do it. I sit and I watch a streamer play a horror game because I'm too scared to play horror games, so I like to watch other people do it. And I sit and I mute the mic and I just do this until my brain stops working. And then I get it up to speed. Because clawhammer would work great in the fiddle tunes that I've been learning. And every year I kind of focus on one of my other instruments to try and get better at. Last year was piano and bass. And now I want to get better at banjo and mandolin. Hey, Arthur. Also, I never did a proper shout out for Will. I think many of you are already familiar at this stage. But if that's not the case, you're missing out. I'm one of the best guitarists in the whole dang world. So make sure you go over there. For Arthur, welcome. And for anyone that stuck around from Will's Raid, welcome. I had a couple missions. I'm trying to do this new thing where I have missions each week that I'm trying to do. So with this, I wanted to try and do Kiss Me with the Banjo today. And I'll tighten up the arrangement this week to make it a regular loop on stream again. My other missions were I want to write a harmony line to Xanderkin for the duets binder that I'm preparing. And I want to see if I remember all the fiddle tunes I learned this weekend, because I'm trying to learn at least 100 Celtic fiddle tunes before the year is over. And I think I'm going to be able to do it. Claire Joe Skier. Oh, I don't want to be anywhere near the plot of that game. Too scary. Too sad. I love playing it, but I don't want to be in the plot of that. Too sad. Now that I've officially finished Claire Obscure, whenever I play the music on stream, it just makes me want to cry. Beautiful game, one of the best games I've ever played, and it also hurt me really badly. Is there something I can play for you, Will? So hooray, first mission. Tidy up the Kiss Me loop so that I will do it much more often. I don't think that one will work for the Fallout playlist that I'm doing, but that means that can be added to another playlist. Surprise you? I kind of want to see if I can, let's do 2 pieces and then I'll try and try and do the fiddle tunes I learned this past weekend live with you guys. There's one I tried learning last night, but I just couldn't quite get it. But it's so cool. It's called The Green Fields of Woodford.
I was going over to 84 of Fergus tune. They were in Sligo.
I love Fergal. Fergal Scahill.
Happening tomorrow night in the Hawkswell.
Here it is. I can't play this yet because I haven't learned it, but I want to try and see if I can finish learning it live with you guys because it's so sick. I love this song. It's so cool. But it's hard. I can't figure out the downbeats as easily with the melody. You're about to see me fumble because I don't know this tune. I'm trying to learn by ear. Sorry if that results in ear blood. Okay, I can do this. You're gonna learn this.
It's in G anyway.
confusing for me. It's like a... Permission to dissect this a little bit. I really want to learn this song, and I'm very close. I'm gonna just listen for a second. Dun, 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 dun. Then dun, dun. That's where it changes. Dun 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 dun. It's so confusing. I want to try my best to do it at the tempo because I'm learning all these to prep myself to go to Celtic Fiddle Jams, and I don't have a slow down option when I go there. I kind of want to try one more time. Okay.
So Steve Doherty, David Ducey, Ryan Malloy, me. What tune are you playing?
actually. I'm way closer than I thought I was. The downbeat sounds like the pickup. That's what's so confusing. I just need that part, I think. Okay. I'm gonna get that little turnaround. Isn't this song awesome? I will say for a fiddle tune, it is definitely more challenging than the other like 20 that I've learned so far. That string crossing section, you have to bar a fifth, which on the violin is like not cozy. A lot of those string crossings are typically involving open strings, so you can also get the drone aspect of it. So it's hard, but the sound of it is awesome. Let me try and get that turnaround one more time. It sounds like it skips one note in the scale. Dun, 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 dun. I think it just skips the F sharp. Yeah, so that would be... There's the chromatic for the C to the C sharp, yes, but that's the accordion and not the violin. I apologize, can I do it one more time? I can't stop now that I've started, and I want it really badly. But hey, at the least, let me put the browser link so that I can show you what I've been learning from. So, Drowsy Maggie, I think I officially know it. I could do that one probably first try. Let me see. I've just become so inspired as of late to like finally chase that dream. I've always wanted so badly to be able to sit in on those Celtic jams, and it looks so fun. There's no sheet music. You just sit in a circle and you go one player at a time and go, oh, let's do this tune. And then everyone listens to it and you play it, and that's it. And I want to be able to do that so bad. If I could have that be a gig for the rest of my life, I would be so happy. I'm like a pretty shy person. So the idea of a Celtic jam where you just get to sit in the corner of the pub and play music, and people enjoy it, but they're not really paying that much attention to you, and you just chill. That would be freaking awesome. So I'm chasing my dreams, and I'm gonna do it, even though it's scary, but I know I can do this. What was the one that you said? Drowsy Maggie. This one's a simpler tune, so I know I can do it probably first try with this one. I'll go back to Liz Fayella's version of it. Yeah. For Justin, I'm learning fiddle tunes by ear, and then I'm gonna go back to doing other things. But I've shared my dream of becoming a Celtic player. Justin's extremely talented and does all original loop streams that are different every stream, and he has the most soothing radio voice. Thank you, Justin. How was your stream? So this one is that was better. One more time. Got it. Totally got that one. That one's much easier for me than the Woodford one that I'm trying to learn, but that means I can add it to my playlist. Don't worry, my streams from this point forward aren't going to be you watching me struggle to play through Celtic tunes, but I'm like really... I mean, we have other streamers in chat here, so you guys probably know what I'm talking about. I'm trying to find that balance between having a stream with really like good content that's widely appealing, that also helps me achieve the music that I really want to do at the same time. It's hard to kind of find that sweet spot of like pleasing the widest range of people as possible in like a commercial manner, while also trying to upgrade the other things that you're working on. Be yourself and the people will come to you, especially you. I hope so. I'm really on a mission to kind of challenge those fears that I have, you know? It's hard to let go of, because of course the dream is to like remain being a full-time streamer, but also I don't want to, I don't know, it's hard for me to explain. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I don't know. I was practicing a brand new double stop etude yesterday, and I didn't chase everyone off. Look at Colin, I found him for many years, many a decade. Suddenly he's in a music video with one of my favorite bands, and you. Colin? Watching you learn and figure out stuff is interesting. I'm learning to let go a little bit. I guess I just felt pressure for a while to try to like, you know, do as many tunes as quickly as possible and as like rehearsed and ready to go, and not even talk or take breaks, and that my breaks couldn't be longer than a couple minutes. Like, I was driving myself crazy. But I've been streaming now for like 7 years, and I can't let that get in the way anymore. Emily, welcome. Oh, it makes my heart so warm and happy seeing you guys, not only community, but other musicians get me. So for those who are sticking around through it, thank you. I'm still going to do my best, of course, to make things interesting. I do want to, before the end of the stream, try and get that Celtic Fiddle tune, because I'm really close, but I will spread it out and do a couple video game tunes and another loop. And I'm going to fine-tune this the more I'm going, but the first goal I had for moving forward as a streamer is I want to have new goals at the beginning of every week that I share with you and share the process of me figuring it out. So today's was making the loop rendition. Sorry, that was loud. Featuring the banjo for Kiss Me. I'm gonna tighten that up with a much cleaner banjo line by the end of the week and have this be a more readily played loop. Second goal was remembering my fiddle tunes, and then the third goal that I might get to is making a harmony line to Ter Zanarkand. All these things, if I take the time to do it, I think will make stream have better content, and I want to be braver with figuring it out, all this stuff live with you guys. Anyway, thank you for letting me talk openly. I appreciate it. For Judas, welcome on YouTube. With that being said, I've been streaming for 2 hours now. I feel good and I'd like to keep going, but every hour I take a few minutes just to use the bathroom and rest and make sure I'm hydrated and everything. I think I'll stream for another hour for sure. I have a rehearsal tonight for a show coming up, so I'm gonna make sure I leave time to rehearse that stuff. But I'll be back in a minute and I can check on that for a while. Thank you everybody so much. I appreciate you. And I'll be right back. Okay. I forgot when I opened Ableton that OBS crashed my audio input. I know how to fix it. When I go to the starting soon screen, it's gonna mute the stream, but I will be fixing it and it will take me like 20 seconds. So don't panic when it mutes, okay? Okay, it's gonna mute in like 3 seconds. Okay, we back. Okay, now I can take break. Hi, I'm back. I had to clean up kimchi puke. Well, it wasn't puke, it was like spit up. But then I had to make sure he was okay. He's fine. So let's see. Also, Shumari, it's lovely to see you. It's been a bit. I hope you've been well. And thank you for your supporting words. It means a lot. So, I'm gonna play 2 or 3 video game tunes, and then why don't we move on to my next goal of doing the harmony to Xanarkin. And then I'll finish that fiddle tune. I think that's my plan. What do I want to play, though? I feel like I haven't really opened the Nintendo binder for a bit. For anyone who stuck around, yes, I got like multiple raids there. Thanks for those who stuck around and gave me a chance. My name's Joe, and I don't really know how to advertise myself as much anymore because I'm trying a bunch of different things. I'm a musician who's trying to become a better musician and make a career as a musician. Those are the things. But the bulk of it, I guess, is I love video game music, so I play over video game soundtracks. I listen to them and I write out the music myself, and I'm always adding new transcriptions. I also loop and play lots of instruments and sing on those for covers. And yeah, I'm just trying to learn as much stuff as I can. I opened up to a piece that is a video game beloved, and I haven't done it for a long time. So let's do Dire Dire Docks. Do you have an album on Pandora? There is a sneaky EP I recorded right before I graduated Berkeley, but I feel like I don't know how I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know. I don't know. for a hedge witch. Thank you for the raid. I've been spoiled with raids today. My nose is driving me nuts. Sorry, guys. I actually have an air purifier that arrived in the mail that I'm going to set up, and I think it will help with my my pollen allergies, but I'm going to be sniffly for the next 2 weeks. Emily, if you're still here, are you getting wrecked by the pollen in Nashville right now? It is so bad. It makes me feel like I'm losing my mind. For IOK, thank you for the resub. Is there something I can play for you to say thank you? I'm I feel like such a baby when I describe it, but my first year here, I ended up going to urgent care and I was like, there is no way something is not severely wrong with me. And they're like, oh no, you're just extremely sensitive to pollen. I'm like, oh, what do I do? And they're like, Claritin? I'm like, no, but that's not helping. They're like, I'm trying a more intensive over-the-counter one, but it makes me feel so tired. So it's just, I don't feel entirely like myself, but it's okay. It's just for a few weeks. I'm allergic to Nashville. That's what I say too. I'm so allergic to Nashville. I ended up doing a Celtic rendition of a Zelda tune. Where did I put it? The Deku Palace. And I was like, ooh, I wonder if I can Celticify Dire Dire Docks. I feel like maybe I could turn it into a jig or something. Yes, that would be a fun idea for a different album once I commit and finish the Jazz Lounge rendition of video game covers that I'm doing. It would be fun to do a Celtic album of Nintendo songs. I haven't opened this for a bit. Let's see what I did. Yeah! Okay. Is the if I tried to do Celtic versions of Nintendo, let's say Nintendo 64, how could I Celticify Dire Dire Docks? I'm close to something. I'll figure that one out. I'll make that one of my goals for next week, because I'm trying to have weekly goals here on Twitch. I want to see if I can Celticify Dire Docks like I did for the Deku Palace. I think that would be fun. I want to play this song we're listening to. This is one of the new songs I learned from Civilization 6. It is so fun. Dun, 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 dun. Here it is. And then let's try and do my other goal, which was to make a harmony line for to Xanarkin. Olaf, was it Baba Yetu? Okay. So this one's called the Sweden Theme Industrial. Scuba dooba 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 da boo doo doo. Also, that 420 guy, thank you for the follow. fun. Datomer. Thank you very much for the follow. So let's see. My next goal for today was I wanted to write a harmony line to Xanarkin. You're about to hear Sibelius's startup program. Or like sounds. Sibelius is a program that I use. Oh, more Celtic tunes I learned. Ha! I'll give you a little Celtic break though. So let's see here to Xanarkin. The way I want to do this is I want to listen to the original and see if there's obvious like harmony pre-existing within it and work from there. So maybe what I should do is get the original sheet music that I already have. I'm trying to decide if I should do this on my iPad or the computer. So I'll decide on one of those whenever I want to show my transcription program on OBS. I'm not prepped to do the iPad today because I had to use it for my gig this weekend and I gotta re-download something on the computer. Alright, Xanarkin is in 6/8 E minor. So let me open up a brand new one. Dun, 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 dun. And we'll just title this to Xanarkin Harmony. Dun, dun, da, da, da. That Yoshi track is a low-key banger. And I think I'll close our priority requests for today. I have a rehearsal tonight, so I want to make sure I leave a little bit of time and energy to run through the things that I need to, and also get dinner and stuff, you know. All right, to Xanarkin. Now, I wonder if I'm able to share in OBS my window capture. I don't want to do the whole screen. I could do a screen capture, but I guess for today you guys just won't see the transcription program. Sorry if that bums you out. So let's listen to this piano line and see if there's an obvious one I want to pick out to make the violin harmony that I'm gonna put in my duets binder. And I will also make it like an only string loop on stream here. So let's see. Cool, I already hear one. Sorry about that. Both Dans are here, it's a good day. So the piano is doing a harmony already, so I might as well just reuse that for the violin duet. And then I'll take like the bass notes of the lower left hand and figure out like a bass line for that. So what I hear is dun, 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 dun. It's a dotted eighth, dun, and then it goes up to a B. Dun, Da-na-na. And I might make some adjustments to this later, but this is a good way to get like some groundwork going for this arrangement. Done. So far we have that would be nice. So we'll go and then the second time I'm gonna go up to a D note. Da, 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 da. Dun, 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 dun. And then it probably repeats that first part. I like the idea. They had a part where they start on the same note and the first one goes up and the second one goes down. Dun, 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 dun. Might be nice to go in unison there. So, what might be fun. Let me listen one more time. Something like that should go there. And then the B section. I either want to do just octaves there, or it might be nice to do when the call and response piano lines for the B, for the violin section. So what if I did, I'll show you what I'm talking about. Do 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 do. 1 2 do 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 do. I'm gonna try that. Yes, it would be nice to have the violins mirror each other for the first part. That rhythm that keeps reappearing in the B section would be nice. Eighth note. Okay, next part. It ends the same, but it went down for that initial note. Oh no, for Dudenheimer, I'm just making a harmony line. I'm working on a duet book so that I'm going to have my violin friend come over and we're going to do duet arrangements of all the video game songs that I want to do. I know those weren't right. I'm just getting the rhythm preemptively in there. This is something new I'm trying. I don't know if this is a bad idea to do on stream or not. I'm very open to feedback if you'd rather me do this stuff off camera. That wasn't quite it. And then it's about to repeat, so we can test it out. So the second violin part's gonna do this while I do the main melody. Oh, that's not right. Oh no. Okay. Versick, you're welcome. I don't want all of those notes on one part. I'm gonna write a third line that has the first third of it and have the second line come in here. Like a... So we're gonna delete that pickup. Oh, it's an F natural, that's why. Okay, and then delete this one. Oh my God, Matt! Then I think there's one more measure. I'm almost done. Dun, dun, dun. Let me see. No, you decided you're gonna do this commit. Okay. One. Done. Yep. Dun dun. Yeah, and then a harmony comes back in there. Let's see how that sounds so far. as a loop. I could do the pizzicato instead for the B section, which could be kind of fun. I like elements of it. It depends what I want to do with it. I'll mess around with this later. Doing this on camera has been the scariest thing so far, so I kind of want to bail. I don't want to arrange this live with you, it's scary. Let's see here. For Matt, thank you again for the raid, I appreciate you. You want me to keep doing it for Dudenheimer? If I'm outvoted and people enjoy this content, I can keep going. It is incredibly vulnerable for me. Maybe I need a donation or something to put myself through the psychological pain. Okay, I'll keep going. Even though this is killing me on the inside. I don't like messing up on camera. It's scary. Okay, I'll keep going because you guys enjoy it. So where did I leave off from my pizzicato lines? So, dun dun dun, dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Do 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 do. 1 2 1 dun dun dun. Okay, and then there's just this last section. I like the idea of the violins coming back together here. The second violin part's kind of like a backup for the B section on the pizzicato. And then, yeah, we can do that. Do I want the ba-nun? That would be a lower, like a viola line, I think. So, if you can hear it, it's... C sharp. Dun, dun, dun. Just have those long notes. Oopsie. that's it. I think I have something that might work here. Let's try violin 2. La 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 la. So here's potential harmony. Thank you, Zelda and Night Owl. Thank you, guys. So then I did. Oh, I see. So it's. I got it now. I committed. I like where that's going. I'm totally gonna be able to make a loop out of this. Like, where I go to the pizzicato there, I think it's just because I just finished through Expedition 33. I want to make it like the monolith theme, which is monolith from Claire Obscure. I'm gonna make To Xanarkin into something like this as a loop. So I want it to be filled with the strings first. I added this one to the song list. And then when it reaches that other section, we're gonna go to this pizzicato vibe. I think that would be really pretty. We've got the double dudes. Also, I want to clear my conscience. I felt really bad being like, oh, like, should I finish doing the live arrangement with you guys? And people were like, yeah. And I was like, I don't know, maybe I should make this like a dono thing. And then people donated and I felt manipulative. I'm sorry, that wasn't what I was, I don't know. I'm so lame. My anxiety's so high doing new things. But Joe figured out Twitch. No, I know that is like a part of being a live streamer. I just want to do it in a ethical, good way. But this is also my job. But I want to be... Dudenheimer, you're right. Honestly, the fact that I've done this much new things on stream today, I think is the first step I want to take in this new direction. As you can see, it's really hard for me to like let go of that control, but the only way I'm going to get better at it is if I keep actively doing it. So I'm just testing a bunch of new things. Thank you for being a safe place for me to do that. Yeah, and I want to figure out more like ways to make a form, you know, on this channel. And maybe I could make like dono goals for specifically like trying to figure out a string arrangement exclusive of a piece. You know what I mean? Like that could be kind of interesting if I was like, for this dono, I'll make an all string loop section of it. You know what I mean? I'm only going to know if I test. So I'm just going to keep trying new things. And thank you for the encouragement to do so. I feel like this will result in a better quality stream and also me growing as a musician. And ultimately, that's my goal. I just want to do whatever I can to become the best musician I can. So I think that this is a really good start onto Xanarkin. I'm going to keep working on this for tomorrow's stream. And then we worked on our fiddle arrangement of Deku Palace. I'm going to make a B section of this. And then the last goal I wanted to try and do today is finish learning that fiddle tune. Thank you guys. This has been really healing for me. This is all stuff I've been wanting to like do and also talk about. I think once the channel grew, I felt like I wasn't allowed to kind of talk this openly and honestly anymore. Not based on anything anyone was doing. It was just pressure I was putting on myself. But I feel like this is a really nice, healthy conversation, and it's helping me figure out what I want to do. So thank you. Brains are harsh on ourselves, especially this one. Oh my god. I am so mean to myself. You know, I feel like Twitch has been like the greatest gift in my life. But then when it starts being your career, you find that sweet spot of like how to do in a way that feels right for you. And I've been streaming now, believe it or not, for like almost 7 years. So you can imagine in that time you start to be like, am I doing this right anymore? I don't even know. But I'm trying to get over that, and I'm trying to listen to your guys' advice and also not be afraid to not try new things. And again, if it results in me having to Xanarkin loop by the end of the week, then obviously that's so worth it. Thanks for the follows as well for Laszlo Kovacs and Kex. Thank you very much. 7 years since what's a raid, ugh, whatever. Exactly. I'm feeling really excited, guys. Thank you. And again, I'm very open to your feedback and your advice as I'm venturing down this road. So let's see. We've been live now for 3 hours. I still want to try and do that, finish that Celtic tune. I think what I'm going to do is maybe freelance a little graphic over here of like either a notepad or maybe like a cute little Game Boy and have my weekly goals in it. And it will feature the stuff that we kind of tried out today. I want to figure out how to make a Tizanarkin loop. I want to learn 10 new Celtic fiddle tunes. And what was the other thing I was trying to do? Oh yeah, make a banjo a part of my Kiss Me cover, the loop cover that I do. Incorporate the banjo into it. And every week it will be different. And who knows, maybe if I work up the courage, it can turn into every stream as I get better, you know? I like the idea of that, so we'll keep streams content evolving. And yeah, I'm way over explaining. You are getting a peek into my chaotic little brain. Okay, let me take my last break. I feel really good and I would like to keep going. I do need to make sure I leave space because I'm going to a rehearsal tonight. I have 3 gigs coming up in the next week and a half, all with different projects, so just making sure to wisely divide up my energy with that. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, for Dude McCloud. I feel like I just talked so openly. I don't want to keep just talking at y'all. To summarize it, I'm on a little mission to make this year do whatever I can to remain a full-time musician year. So I'm really trying my best. That's why I'm learning 100 Celtic tunes to start applying for playing Celtic music at pubs. I did a huge ensemble church service gig that I got hired for this past weekend, freelance recording. I got 3 more coming up. One of the ones I'm doing is a friend show. So it's not like a freelance thing, but it's still a good experience. So anyway, thanks for listening to this crazy, anxious woman. I'm going to take my break, and then let's see if I can finish learning that dang Celtic tune that I really want to learn. Hey, thank you guys. Really, I really feel a new motivation I haven't felt for a bit. Thank you. Oh, that will never happen, no laugh. I don't even want that. I just want to have a steady career making music. That's the goal for me. Anyway, I'll be right back. You guys, I'm already feeling so excited and like motivated. You really helped me today. Thank you. Like really. I'm excited. For Dudenheimer, I'm glad you liked it. I'm always adding to this background playlist. It's all video game music, and that one that you liked was from Yoshi's Woolly World. I'm excited. For Sanderfly, hi. Why does it say 3 hours? Do you mean how long I've been live? For Olaf, how about, for next stream, maybe I'll make the dono goal specifically towards if we meet it, then I'll do a game stream this weekend. Oh, I'll have to double check when my show is actually. But yeah, let's make like a dono goal for doing a game stream. Maybe I'll make like 3 options, and then if we hit it, then you guys can pick which game too. The only thing that kind of stinks is for recording reasons, I have a Mac computer. I don't have a PC. So it does restrict some games. But yeah, that could be fun. Psst. Hi, Philly. Pokopia? Is that the new Pokemon game? I've heard a lot of people talking about it and that they seem to really like it. Do you guys, we could maybe I'll make like a dono goal this week for me playing Pokopia. Is it on what game system is it on? Is it on the Switch too? Because I do have a Switch too. And then at the same time, I'd be able to listen to the soundtrack and pick songs for stream maybe. Yeah. Let me, I'll do some brainstorming and stuff. I'm ready to make stream more of an event thing, like how we had the playlist stream for the Celtic tunes. I'm gonna start having more themes and more like events like that on stream. I think that would be fun. Steam Deck gang rise up. I really want a Steam Deck, but aren't they like really expensive? Oh god, yeah, that's expensive. Holy crap. For Dan, have a wonderful rest of your day. A Stream Deck, a Steam Deck for a dono goal? I feel like kind of guilty asking for something like that. That's like really expensive. I don't know. I'll think about it. Trip. I should have a meeting with the mods after this. Yeah, but with the audio interface, that was like for, no, you're right. I got some things to do. Ayo, someone say Steam Deck. You guys y'all are trying to advise me to make my dono goal a Steam Deck. The people want you to have a Steam Deck to give you more game options for game streams. I guess I'm just like, oh, but I gotta like... Why am I like this? Oh, Joe. Let's finish this Celtic tune, because I gotta make sure I leave enough time to prepare for my rehearsal tonight. For real though, I think a goal for a game stream is good. You can think about other things. Yeah. One game stream a week, new goal. I feel like if I did, I just don't like being too expectant of things, you know, and like, but I am. You guys are like watching me full on short circuit. I don't want to. I want to be ethical. Yeah, we'll start with the game stream dono goal. I'll do that for tomorrow's stream. And yeah. Thank you guys. You're helping me kind of figure out what to do. So let's see. I'm going to do a browser source to show you the Celtic tune that I really want to learn. I'm really close to getting it. So this channel is awesome for both lovers of Celtic music and those who want to find material to learn when you want to learn how to play Celtic music. I found it feels like almost an ominous space when you try to get into it because like, sorry, I'm reading comments and got distracted. Like people don't have to spend money they don't have to, but also you have to take care of you, Joe. Well, yeah, for sure. I just like, it's a complicated thing. It's like, I know that's ultimately what streaming is, right? Being like, hey, like, give me funds to keep doing this. But again, I don't want to, I'm very sensitive to just doing it in an ethical way and not, yes, this already is such a gift, you know? Like, this is like such a dream come true. And I don't want to take advantage of that. But you guys give me a lot already too, and I feel like I'm getting an intervention I really need. Oh, Joe. Oh, Trip, you're gonna make me cry with that. You got me through a lot of hard times, and I know I'm not the only one. I think people can see how much you care and how much of yourself you put into stuff like this, and folks want to show their appreciation. You're right. I think the main thing that I'm at least learning now is like, I just always want to make sure that if I'm asking for something that I show something in return for it, you know? Also, why can't I move anything in OBS anymore? It's driving me crazy. The lock sign isn't on. I was laughing at the intervention comment. By the way, not your comment, Tripwire. I mean, like, yeah, I just, that's me. I mean, most of you guys know me well enough by now. But I'm in this constant war with myself of telling myself I'm not ready for things. Like, people are asking for another YouTube video, and I'm like, oh, but I'm not ready to apply to performing at conventions. I'm not ready. And you're just like pushing me off that diving board, and I'm like, no. And then you think you push me off, and I'm hanging on the underside of it, like, no. And you're stomping on my fingers to make me let go of it. I'm like, but we're getting closer. I'm getting closer. But that's who I am. And who knows, maybe me being really open about this process might help some of you jump off the diving board too. Fast is exactly like that. So the last bit of me doing things that make me uncomfortable, because I want to get better at doing this, I want to get used to learning Celtic fiddle tunes in the traditional manner live. Traditionally, when you learn Celtic music, you sit in a circle and you don't have sheet music and you just listen to it and try and figure it out live. They don't slow it down. You just have to figure it out and fly by the seat of your pants. I've been learning a lot of tunes based on this fabulous channel, Fiddle, Scahill. Check them out. And this tune is one of the harder ones I've learned, but I think it's really cool. I almost have it. So I'm going to do my very best to figure it out. And I thought it'd be fun for you to see them perform at the same time. This is one of my goals for next year, to lessen the pressure I put on myself on Twitch. I want to try and get a regular gig playing Celtic music. And when you see these people just sitting here jamming, that's like my dream. I want that. Like, some people dream to be like, you know, on the big stage in front of a huge audience playing their stuff and like all the focus on them. Like, sure, that'd be fun. But this, if I could sit in the corner of a pub and do this for 3 hours and at the most have some people be like, hey, I like that. And I go, thank you. And I go home. Oh, that's my big time.
What tune we playing?
Greenfield of Woodford?
Something like that. It's in G anyway.
I'll tighten that up, but we got almost all of it. It's just the turnarounds that are kind of funny. So tomorrow's stream, and then I have this learned for sure. And I'll talk to you about the other goals that we have for the week. But oh my gosh, is that not just like such a joyous thing? So the guy playing the guitar, that's actually Fergal, and he usually plays fiddle. So he goes around the country as well and works with other musicians and features them on the channel. So that's probably why he has those. He usually plays the violin. And for iocane, that is a button accordion. So what's interesting about the button accordion, it's what is used for traditional Celtic as well as other genres, but it's like a harmonica where if you pull it one direction, a different note comes out than when you push. So it works almost completely different than a keyboard accordion, which is the most one that people are familiar with. So if you hold the same button again and you pull it out, a different note comes out than when you pull it in. So it's much more percussive in that sense, if that makes sense. I would love to learn the button accordion one day, but I want to get better at all the other instruments I have first. So I am once again really grateful for you guys for so many reasons, but you helped me talk through a lot today, and I really needed that. I've been running away from talking this out for a while, but you know, now having been live on here for 7 years, I did have a really good sit down and realize the things that I'm running away from, which has been doing these things. And so I feel that having force myself to do it here with the support of people who've been here through the whole time is gonna help me get over this and take myself out of my own way. And thank you again. I'm getting emotional. So, for today, I'm gonna wrap it up here because I have my rehearsal later. For Dadomir, having a new follower enjoy today's stream when I felt like I was doing something so out of character is really encouraging. All of you guys have been so encouraging. Also, Chris, you made me laugh with the dono comment you wrote with your dono just to make you feel bad. Thank you. And Dan with a really generous. Dan, you're always so generous. Thank you for the $17 for Just Zelda and Mario. Thank you guys. Chloe, it's good to see you. And yeah, I'm gonna finalize my goals for this week. One that I can guarantee is we started the Tzanarkin arrangement. That's gonna be my primary focus this week. And we'll have a dono goal to get to have a game stream, and we can talk about what game you guys want me to do, but it seems like people want maybe the Pokemon one. I adore you all. For those who enjoyed the stream, thank you for giving me a chance. I stream 4 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and I'm always gonna keep adding new stuff to the song list. If you enjoyed, I hope you consider following. And let's go off on a raid. And we're gonna raid my Tennessee Twitchian brother, Nick Black. Thank you guys. I got a lot of good stuff to think about thanks to you. Thank you. Be kind to yourself. I'm gonna try and do the same, as you could see from me dissecting my brain in front of you. I know how easy it is to be tough on yourself, and just as you told me today, I'm telling you to also try and give yourself a break too, you know? You deserve it too. We all do. So, thank you. I will be back tomorrow at 3 p.m. And thank you. I love you guys. Bye-bye.